please let me know. Put it on the comment and put it. You can send me an email as well. So HTML tutorial for beginners. First of all, what's HTML? HTML is the markup language for the browser for creating web pages. Basically, that's what it is. In this tutorial, we will be using an IDE. An IDE basically a tool that is used for writing code. For HTML, probably you don't need much. You could use Notepad or Notepad++, but I have a preference for using Visual Studio Code. Let's head there and see what that looks like. This is what Visual Studio Code looks like, and you can actually download it from online. It's very, very easy. So if you don't have, please do so. If not, I'll be creating our first file, our first HTML file. So you go to File and then click New File. The first thing you need to do is, first of all, save as. I've created myself a folder already called HTML Tutorial 2021. So you need to do is, I'm gonna call it Lesson 1 Introduction .html. The extension is very important. You should always put HTML, otherwise the browser will not be able to understand. Hit save. It doesn't like the colon probably. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the colon. Maybe dash introduction and then save. All right, after you do that, you see the cursor right now is focused on the first line. So the next thing you need to do is actually click exclamation mark. That's all you need to do. You could find the exclamation mark is actually the number 1, but you have to press shift in order to get the exclamation mark on your keyboard, and then hit enter. Boom. So what this gives you is a boilerplate HTML file, so which contains the most important aspects or components of an HTML file. The first line is the HTML document. It's telling the browser that this is an HTML document, and you need to have that line at the beginning. After that, you will have an HTML tag opening with a language. Lang means language, English. The head, opening tag of the head and of the head element, and the closing tag of the head element. After that, you have the body, which is the most important part. We'll come to that later. And then you'll have the closing tag of the body and the closing tag of the HTML tag. In the HTML head, you have the metadata. For now, just keep it this way, and this is a standard, and you will need to, as a best practice, you will need to keep this. As you can see, there is also a title. This title is actually the browser's title. You will not be able to see this. Let's just put this introduction, like so. So whatever needs to be printed or to be shown or to be displayed on the browser has to be within the body tag. So what's an element? I keep saying element, tag. A tag is, as you can see, we have a pair, an opening body, a closing body. The difference is that you have a forward slash for the closing tag, and you don't have this is just a tag without an opening or closing. So HTML is closed, body is closed, head has opening and has a closing tag. So this whole thing, the body, is called an element. The head opening and the head closing is called an element. The head tag opening is called an element, a tag opening tag, and the closing tag of the element is called the closing tag. So whatever you need to display on the browser has to be shown within the body tag. So how do you do that? Let's say you need to put a head all you need to do for in Visual Studio Code is click H for heading, and then hit the tab key on your keyboard. It gives you excuse me, it gives you the head. So the head means the title, like the big title that you get at the top of our document is what it is. Then for example, let's say HTML tutorial for beginners. There you go. So this is another element I'm gonna show you. Another element is a paragraph. If you want to write a paragraph in your browser, you will be using the paragraph P. You can either write open, you can use the that key, which is the smaller than symbol, or you can just write P and then click the tab key on your keyboard, and it gives you a paragraph. This is and then save. So if I need to run now this one and to see what this looks like in the browser, I will have to go back to the file, to the folder HTML tutorial 2021, open, and then double click to open it in the browser. There you go, HTML tutorial for beginners. This is a paragraph. So this was just an introduction and see how things go. If you have a question, please let me know, and we'll take care of that in our next tutorial. Thank you. Have a great day.